episode 3. I'm delighted to introduce our guest and friend, René Minten from Belgium. So, René is a PE teacher since 1976, and he trains PE students, and also he teaches at college level as a normal PE teacher. So, René, we would like to know about you. Tell us a little bit how you discovered Tchoukball.
I discovered Tchoukball by playing with some students of me at the tournament in Geneva. And there I met Chiara, and afterwards I was searching some information on the internet, and I got in contact with Pierre-Alain Girardin. And he was telling me about the game and all the information I could find at the internet. And so we were going on by discovering Tchoukball and by playing it at school in a very particular situation, because we didn't have the material to play Tchoukball. We were playing with wooden boards and with tennis balls. You can imagine it's a special situation. Afterwards, it was possible to play with the real frames and with the real Tchoukball balls. But we were only working on a level of the students and pupils at school. The next step was always very difficult for us.
Go. So for you, what was the appeal of Tchoukball, and why did you want to introduce it in Belgium?
Oh, that's very easy to answer, because Tchoukball is played in a special situation, in a special atmosphere of fair play, and being with international teams and so on, and I was very interested in that point of view. I wanted to share that kind of experience with my pupils and students. And for that reason I decided to move further on with friends like Chiara and the other persons I met in Tchoukball.
Tell us what has been your best experience with Tchoukball.
That's not an easy question. Best experience? I only have good experience with Tchoukball. The best one is being in Italy on the beach with so much players around you, so much friends. It's only a little bit a sad situation this year, because I didn't brought some students or pupils with me because of crisis in Belgium. But I hope we can manage it to come next year, like the past year, with 30-40 players to this tournament.
What, according to you, is most challenging for the diffusion of the sport of Tchoukball?
Even a very difficult question. We have to look about the thought of fair play, because it's not always easy with young guys being in a competition to have the right level of playing, of making points, but even find the other side of the game, the fair play side. So I think that it's a tough thing to do, but it's nice to do with young students and pupils.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to start promoting Tchoukball?
I would advise to come to a tournament here at the beach, and when it's not possible to go to another tournament maybe in another country in Europe, there are several possibilities. It can be organized very low cost, and the experience that you will find over there, or you will, several people will share their point of view of Tchoukball. I think that that's very important, to start Tchoukball by ourselves at school, or maybe in a club in another country, or in Italy, I don't know, where we can play the game. So the problems that we have in Belgium is that it's not so easy to combine volleyball, basket, handball and so on with Tchoukball. Most of my students and pupils or players in Belgium, they are playing other sports. I don't want to take them away from their own sport. So they play 1 or 2 tournaments each year, and afterwards it's done. Another question is they are searching, strong players are searching each other to play together, and I wanted them to organize their own teams so we become a larger group and a competition that is better, because now we have one very strong team. It's a kind of selection team, and then at the other side we have some school teams, and that's not the same level, so it's a problem, but problems have to be solved, so we will go on and try to find a good solution.
So René, thank you very much for your time today, and we are wishing you good luck to promote Tchoukball in Belgium, and hoping to see you again in Rimini next year with numerous people.
Of course. Thank you for the invitation.